Hey math fans, we're on section 2.2.2. Let's get started. Graph the solution to the following inequality: x minus y greater than 0 and x minus 2y is less than 1. So the first thing you want to do is put both inequalities into slope-intercept form, which I've done and circled in the purple box. Let's graph the first inequality. Y is less than x. Now before we get started, I'm going to really show you the slope-intercept form here. Really, if we were to make a table and we were to plug in 0 first, you would get 0, 0. So the intercept is here at 0. And the slope here, you can't see it, but there's an invisible 1. If we turn it into a fraction, it's going to be 1 over 1. So this is going up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. And as you can see, as we complete the table, 1, 1, 2, 2 would be corresponding solutions to it. The less than symbol means that this is going to be a dotted or dashed line, and it will continue on in both directions. So there'll be arrows on either end of the line. Since it's an inequality, the final question is, which side of the graph do you use shade, above or below the line? A good rule of thumb is this: if it is y greater than, it's above the line. If it is y less than, it'll be below the line. I usually have you check a point like 0, 0, but unfortunately we can't check 0, 0 because it's on the line. You can only check a point that's not on the line. We could check a point like 0, 5. 0 is 5 less than 0. No, so it doesn't work in this inequality there. So I'm not going to shade above. I'm actually going to shade below. So the solution is down here. This is my really, really bad shading. Of course, Desmos does a better job at graphing. So here's the line, y is equal to x. Notice it's a diagonal line going up and to the right. When I change this to the less than symbol, notice how it shades with a dashed line below the line. And we tested the point 0, 5, and 0, 5 did not work, did it? There's 0, 5. And it's on the other side because it did not work. 5 is not less than 0. That point that we tested doesn't work, so we shade the opposite side. Graphing the second inequality using a table or using slope-intercept, we see that this is going to be a dotted or dashed line as well. And now we have to check another point. We can check 0, 0 here. So if we do plug in 0, 0, because it's not going through 0, 0, it's slightly above it. If this does work, then it will be the side that we shade on, will be the 0, 0 side. So the question is 0 bigger than, this is going to be 0, 0 greater than 1/2? And the answer is yes. So we're going to be shading this side of the graph. We're going to be shading up here above it, the side that 0, 0 is on. And here's the graph of our second inequality on Desmos. Now the whole point of today's lesson is, how do you satisfy both the inequalities? So I'm going to turn back on the other inequality. Now notice there is a section where it overlaps in this region right here. This region is going to be the solution only. Okay, the other regions are not going to be the solution to this system. Rather, this green region in this area and this red region are kind of just a solution just to that one inequality. But for both of them to be a solution or a solution to the system, it's got to be where they overlap. And that's going to do it for this section. Have fun graphing and figuring out where the overlapped sections are. That's going to be the solution to the system of inequalities. We'll see you in class.